Our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Timberwolves. Lockdown defender Jaden McDaniels itching to go as they get ready for action in Capital One Arena. T-Wolves, Wizards, coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's George in at the 3. Ooh, a very interesting matchup we have at the center spot tonight, Tim.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs will loom large in this one. Let's keep an eye on points in the paint. That could be a key indicator of who's winning that matchup.
Always fun to watch a good big man matchup, even with the guys who can shoot these days.
No doubt about it. Versatility at that spot is key.
Middleton, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Middleton. Here's Randall. From 13 feet, down it goes.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Edwards against Coulibaly. Middleton. Minnesota with a rebound.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Randall, a screen on McCollum. Pass to Randall. Edwards against Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. 4-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Washington moving the ball around. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Over Middleton. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's George. Outside Coulibaly. Now here's McCollum. Middleton outside. Over Randall. Middleton, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A huge part of the Milwaukee Bucks 2021 championship run. Chris Middleton.
Yeah, he averaged 24 points a game during those playoffs, B.A. And his injury the following year was a big reason the Bucks didn't repeat. Middleton, at his all-star peak, was something special.
Now here's George. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Here's Randall. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Ali. Now here's Randall. Second chance shot, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
George, a screen on DiVincenzo. Sarr passes to Middleton. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Here is DiVincenzo. No points yet. DiVincenzo with a screen on Sarr. For three, Randall. Rebound by Middleton. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. McCollum outside. George, a screen on Gobert. Three-pointer is up. Middleton gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Randall finds McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George, a screen on DiVincenzo. Kicks it to George. Middleton from the outside finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Edwards has got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's George. Still without a bucket. It's Sarr, high post. And he gets it to go.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Down low. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George. Washington trailing. Sarr finds Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. Now Middleton. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to McCollum. To the inside. Sarr. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
McCollum outside. Pass to Middleton. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Randall. Good D by Sarr. The second effort. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 7 points.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment are a lot easier said than done.
Oh, wow!
Oh, a beauty. Aggressive move by Middleton. Slamming it in to make a statement.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Size and shooting touch always in demand, Legs, and 2 things that Keyshawn George possesses.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination because he grew up playing point guard but hit a growth spurt later on. So he's got the vision and ball handling skills of a point, but now he's adding that scoring prowess of an off guard.
A player to watch for sure.
No doubt.
So for the Wizards, Bagley's checked in for Middleton, and it's Carrington in for Coulibaly. To the middle. Here's Miller. Oh, power it down with both hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by McCollum.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Conley looking for an opening. Clark in the post. Working on George. Clark, the pass to Conley. From outside the arc. And George with some nice D.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Outside Carrington. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Clark outside. Pass to Conley. Takes the three. The putback. Sarr pulls it in. The Wizards trail by 4. The ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
For the Timberwolves, number 19, Joan Barrose.
Here's Conley. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards have got 6 of 14 in so far. Pass to Sarr. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
McCollum against Conley. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Barron-J. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Conley. He can't hit that time. McCollum with some nice D. Sarr passes to Bagley. Now George. And here's McCollum. Down low. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 6.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
Now Conley. Clark outside. Reed to screen on George. And here's Clark for 3. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. That ties it up. Give him 8 points now.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Conley with the ball. No points so far. Pass to Barron-J. And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And so McCollum will bring it up for Washington. Lets it fly. Conley with some nice D. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Minnesota. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in a with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be.
calling. Thanks a lot. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Puts up a deep three. Kispert grabs a miss. The Wizards with a lead. It's Carrington on the wing. Out to Bagley. Kispert outside. Now Carrington. Johnson on the wing. Puts up a three. And the Wizards with another three.
Yeah, this is a primary weapon for Johnson. He's looking for these long-range angles at all times.
Here's Dillingham. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
That free throw, no good. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And what separates Johnson from most rookies and many veterans is his jump shot. I mean, it is pure and it's lethal.
Gets the three ball to go.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
Middleton outside. Outside Koulibaly. Bagley sets a screen. Inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Outside Reed. Pass to Randall. Over Middleton. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by Reed. 6 points for Julius Randle.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
To the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Randall with it. Checked by Bagley. Randall against Bagley. Randall inside. It's rebounded by Washington. McCollum looking it over. Pass to Johnson. Here's the pick. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Wow, Johnson wasn't going to let that and one chance go by.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Outside Johnson. Back to McCollum. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Randall, a screen on Johnson. Randall outside. The three is up. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Coulibaly. Now Johnson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Conley. He's scoreless. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Conley against Johnson. And Conley with the 3. Conley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Johnson for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They get the rebound. Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And how about all of these offensive rebounds they've been getting to? Just remarkable energy and persistence. It's just flat out outworking your opponent.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Randall against Middleton. McCollum outside. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Randall. And stolen by Middleton. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. McDaniels passes to Randall. Count the basket. Randall's got 13.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Checked in for Minnesota. Wizards trail by 6. And here's Coulibaly. No made baskets yet. McCollum outside. Coulibaly with a screen on DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. And he dunks it down.
The combo guard skills of McCollum. Not just a scorer, he's also a more than capable passer.
It's Edwards on the wing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Coulibaly. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on McCollum. DiVincenzo driving. And the bucket is good. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. George outside. Coulibaly finds George. Here's Middleton. Launches it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Down low. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Pass to Sarr. And Gobert with a block. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's DiVincenzo. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Wizards trail by 6. McCollum, the pass to Middleton. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed passes to Edwards. Back to Reed. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by George. Washington has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
DiVincenzo against McCollum. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board. Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
DiVincenzo finds Reed. Now Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
George, a screen on Reed. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Reed. It's McDaniels on the wing. George with a steal. To the inside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards. As Washington retains possession, it's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Over to the wing. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
A slam dunk by Reed.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Middleton from the outside. That shot off. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's George, then it's Alexander Sarr, and it's Middleton in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Middleton passes to McCollum. George, a screen on Randall. Here's Middleton, and it's Middleton finishing it off.
They respond immediately with as much power as possible.
Man, you talk about a heavyweight battle. Both teams landing blows here. Here's Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Middleton outside. George feels it out a bit. McCollum right side. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off the mark. McCollum with some nice D. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. It's Middleton on the wing. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Coulibaly with a screen on Randall. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And legs over the next few years, the Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, B.A., this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Wizards trail by 13. Middleton passes to McCollum. George, a screen on McDaniels. George outside. Back to Middleton to win the cold spell. Again, Middleton missing. Minnesota leading by 13. It's McDaniels on the wing. Middleton covering. Randall on the screen. Outside Edwards. Sensational slam by Ant.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Middleton against Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Back to McCollum. From the line. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Edwards against Coulibaly. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Sarr with a screen on Randall. Down low. Tipped. Middleton against Randall. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Back to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded by Sarr. Randall, the pass to Edwards. From 11 feet away. Rebound Washington. Now Middleton. 10 points for him. Pass to Coulibaly. Now Middleton. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. McDaniels against George. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Over Middleton. Rebound by Middleton. The Wizards trail by 19. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's George on the wing. McDaniels with a steal. Soft touch off the glass. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Washington making a change here. Carrington's checked in. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back over to you guys.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Pass to Edwards. Randall a screen on George. Fades and shoots. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards has got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Randall against George. And here's Sarr. 4 on the clock. It's tipped. McDaniels with a steal. For the finish.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Bagley's checked in for Sarr. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Middleton from the outside. And another miss by Washington. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Reid. Conley's got 6 points.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Middleton finds Coulibaly. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Conley with the ball. 6 points for him. Reid for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Up top, George. Clark covers. To the middle. Oh, and Reid with a block. Conley against Bagley. Outside McDaniels. Reid sets a screen. A little mid-range shot is up. McDaniels can't hit. The Wizards shooting only 42%. Pass to George. And stolen by Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And he drives in. That one rolls around and rims out. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Middleton finds Bagley. Down low. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Minnesota has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Edwards against Coulibaly. Reid for 3. Rebound Washington. George outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Middleton. This one for 3. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Edwards. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. And here's Middleton. George outside. Outside Carrington. Clock at 6. Up and over Conley. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got 5 now. The Timberwolves lead by 22. We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd. It's stolen by Coulibaly. Driving inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Edwards for three. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Timberwolves, Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Dillingham out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Wizards trail by 20. McCollum outside. Shoots over Randall. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Randall. Basket counts.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Reed. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Clark, the pass to Randall. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
The free throw drops for Randall, and Minnesota making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bagley. Washington needs to get off a shot. For 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Shannon. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Count that one. 21 points for Julius Randle.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now here's Carrington. McCollum on the wing. Bagley. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. To the wing, right side. Randall, right side. Over Kispert. No good with a jumper from the wing. For Washington, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Carrington, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Shannon. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Kispert outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. McCollum, the pass to Johnson. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. For 3, Randall. It's rebounded by Washington. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Carrington. Pass to McCollum from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Conley. The 3. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Out to McCollum. 4-3. That won't go either for McCollum.
Yeah, he keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Right wing. Here's Shannon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Wizards shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to McCollum. It's stolen. All by himself. Randall against Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Sars checked in for Bagley. Chris Middleton comes in for Kispert. George, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Coulibaly in for Carrington. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And it's Edwards in for Dillingham. Washington's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Pass to Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Conley. Randall finds McDaniels. Back to Randall. Here's Edwards. Coulibaly defending to end the drought. Just 5 on the clock. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley.
Timberwolves substitution. 0. Dante DiVincenzo.
Randall against Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. To the right side from deep. Sar. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the long J.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Pass to Sar. And here's McCollum. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 22 points.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Now a timeout called by Washington. see our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
This crowd had no idea what they were in for. He came in and silenced them with a dominant performance. He was an intimidating presence tonight. This audience didn't seem to affect him in the slightest. For three, DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Outside Coulibaly. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. To the paint. Here's Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
George outside. Pass to Sarr. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Here's Edwards. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Gobert no good.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Now Middleton. Here's Coulibaly. And another miss by Washington.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
On the court.
And Washington shooting just under 40% from the field. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. Miller's checked in for Minnesota.
Lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 33, Leonard Miller.
And it's Washington with the ball. Middleton passes to Sarr. It's Middleton on the wing. Guarded by Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Middleton, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-3 run. And here's Conley. Pass to Shannon. Shoots over George. Shannon's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
George against Clark. George passes to Middleton. George sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley with the ball. Now Sarr defending. Conley passes to Miller. And here's Clark. George defending. Back to Miller. Pass to Shannon. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. George has got 7 rebounds in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Coulibaly finds George. Kicks it out to Middleton. Now here's Carrington. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Conley. Now Reed.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Conley. The deep 3. It's Coulibaly with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Back to Carrington. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Timberwolves shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Rudy Gobert.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Conley. Unloads. Minnesota again missing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Middleton against Miller. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
For the Wizards, Brett Middleton, shooting one.
That free throw good from Middleton. Here's Dillingham. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.